Baillieu government has approved 6 new suburbs on Melbourne's outskirts to cater for population growth over the next 30 years. The planning minister says the new developments will offer affordable housing to another 100,000 people and denies it's contributing to Melbourne's urban sprawl.
It's part of the government's blueprint for managing Melbourne's rapidly expanding population.
It's about planning ahead now so that when Melbourne experiences significant growth in population in the future, we are well prepared.
37,000 lots have been approved for residential development in 6 new suburbs on Melbourne's fringe. They include one suburb to the west of Diggers Rest, a new northern hub of Lockerbie and Lockerbie North, Manor Lakes in Wyndham, Merrifield West in the city of Hume, and Rockbank North in the Shire of Melton. The government predicts the new suburbs will house 100,000 people over the next 30 years, providing a cheaper alternative to other new developments in the inner city. Developers have backed the plan.
We now know which areas of Melbourne can be developed. We can develop those areas sustainably. We know where the infrastructure has to be put up.
The government says the new suburbs will have transport infrastructure at the time of development, as well as bike paths, schools and employment opportunities. But planning professor and former government advisor Michael Buxton says it's the wrong approach.
It defies reality, really, because demand is falling and yet they're bringing massive amounts of land onto the market.
As well as the new suburbs, Melbourne's growth boundary has been expanded by 6,000 hectares to include areas like Wallen and allowing development on more parcels of former farmland and so-called green wedge areas.
We have a government whose planning policies are driven by developers. That's the pure and simple thing.
You can't please everyone when it comes to our urban growth, but at the end of the day, we have designated growth corridors.
One of the areas to be expanded includes Point Cook, which is already under strain from a lack of public transport and other infrastructure. But the planning minister says no further development will be approved there until the transport issues are resolved. Frances Bell, ABC News, Melbourne.